Hi, and welcome to my continuation of my series, watching and reviewing a bunch of movies that I never seen before, and watching and reviewing a bunch of movie franchise that I never seen before throughout 2025. So throughout 2025, I want to see how many movies and movie franchise that I've never seen before, I can watch and review for y'all for the very first time. Okay? So, a few minutes ago, I watched for the very first time a viewer day off. Okay? So, a week or two ago, I went to Walmart and they had this for like $3 or $4. And I'm like, wow, that's a movie I've never seen before. And I better buy it so I can watch it uh, do my marathon, or when I'm doing my marathon in 2025, watch a movie that I never seen before. Okay? So, um, let me know, have you heard of Field Day Off? And have you seen it? And have you heard of Matthew Barrett? And are you a fan of Matthew Barrett? And have you seen this movie? Let me know all that in the comment section below. And also, let me know in the comment section below what are some movies and movie franchise that you never seen before that you're gonna watch for the very first time. Okay? That's what I'm trying to do throughout 2025. Okay? So every year on this channel I try to do a different marathon. Okay? So let me give you the background. Directed by John Hughes. Okay? Okay? It says he is best known for writing, producing, and directing films such as 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, Fear Day Off, Plane, Train, and Automobile, Uncle Buck. Okay? Matthew Barrett, Maria Starr, Alan Rook. June 11th, 1986, 103 minutes, $5 million was the budget, and made $70.7 million. John Hughes wrote the screenplay in less than a week. Filming began in September 1985 and finished in November, featuring many Chicago landmarks, including the Stewart Tower, Wrigley Field, and the Art Institution of Chicago. The film won Hughes' love letters to Chicago. I really wanted to capture the mud of Chicago as it occurred, not just the architecture and landscape, but the spirit. That's what he said, okay? Released by Paramount Pictures on June 11th, 1986. The film became the 10th highest grossing film of 1986 in the United States, grossing $7 million over a $5 million budget. The film received general positive reviews from critics and audience alike, who praised Barrett's performance in the film's humor and tone. Okay, in 2014, the film was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. Okay, so when you read that a movie gets selected by the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress, to me, that's like, in my opinion, the movie Hall of Fame. Okay? It's PG-13, comedy drama, hour and 43 minutes, 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb. The critic on Rotten Tomatoes gave it 83%. The audience, now they call it popcorn meter, 92%. Okay? To be honest, I never seen the movie before, and this will be a movie that I will add it to my comedy collection. But, I have my anime, Walt Disney anime movie collection. I have my horror movie collection. I have my comic book movie collection. I have my Steven Spielberg collection, my Harrison Ford collection, John Wayne collection, transferring. See, I try to sort, I try to put my movie in order like that. So when I'm in the mood to watch John Wayne, I go to my John Wayne collection. if I just put all my movies together, then it'd be hard for me to find something. And I would definitely keep this movie. I would definitely watch this movie again. I had a good time with it. I never seen this movie before. I heard this movie all my life, but never watched it. Never seen it until a few minutes ago. Okay. Okay. The only, and then after it was over, I'm like, you know what? There are a couple Matthew Broderick movies that I grew up with, but this wasn't one of them. The two Matthew Broderick movies that I grew up with, one that I like, and the other one, The Power Garbage. Okay? And, okay, the 1998 Godzilla movie, that's a Power Garbage movie. Okay? The only reason why I have it is because, I'm a big Godzilla fan. I grew up with Godzilla franchise in my childhood, okay? Okay? And if you're a big Godzilla fan, and you haven't seen Godzilla Minus One, I highly recommend it, okay? And then, The Cable Guy. I think it's an underrated Jim Carrey movie, an underrated comedy movie. I need to watch this again. Haven't seen this in a while. Okay? So those are the two Matthew Broderick movies that I grew up with in my childhood, okay? Now, so this is a movie that he faked it, and the movie found out he faked it for like 9 times. That was the principal day, and the principal wanted to catch him, and everybody wanted to chip in at school because everyone knows that he did, and he have like a really bad kidney, and okay, and he don't want to go to school, and his mom and dad think he's really sick, so they say, "Oh, just stay home and rest." And when they leave, he party. He wants his best friend Cameron to go out with them, and and his sister hates them. And then toward the end of the movie, when he had to rush back home because his dad gonna get home at 6, he had to hurry back home, and okay, and he run in front of the car that his mom and sister, and then she driving, and his sister driving, his mom is in the car, and she like throwing the paper and yelling, and his sister like, "Don't, I can't drive when you're yelling," and so his sister is like trying to help him, where he won't get caught, and I'm like, I thought his sister don't like him, cause she knows that he dealer is faking. Okay, okay, but okay, okay, now, the two best scene in this movie that I really like was when the principal, let's see here, what's his name in the movie? Ed Rooney. He don't like Steeler and wants to catch him, and he come to the house and ring the bell, the doorbell, and Bueller have like an answering machine that's set up that can come, I'm sick, stuff like that, and then he tried to go look at the window, and when he does, his dress pants and shoes are all muddy. I'm like, oh man, he got owned. And then he get tapped by the dog. Man, got burned, got owned. Okay? and that's really funny. And then I like it when they have like some kind of parade or something, and Bueller got on on there and started singing, "Shaking a baby now, shaking a baby," and then Cameron and the other girl, I think Jenny, um, they're like freaking out and saying, "Oh, you can't do that." And everybody in the street are singing along and dancing. And there's one guy, I think it was his dad or something. Turned around, got up and turned around and said, "What's that noise?" Or that's what he's thinking. And then when he saw the noise and stuff, he started dancing. I'm like, that's a really good thing. Okay. Um, okay. And then it took me a few minutes to like, I heard that song before. And I'm like, oh, that's the Beatles. Okay. Um, okay. So yeah, to me, uh, two good things. And then you got a good. And then when the movie's over, they have technically when the movie's over and the credits are showing, you can watch the whole credit because it showed Ed Rooney, the principal, getting into the school bus with kids, and then at the very end, um, uh, Fewer come out that you still here? It's over. Go home. And I'm like, yeah, I saw that from Deadpool. Okay. Um, so yeah. Okay. So the only two problems I have with this movie is that there are a couple bad words in the movie here and there, like couple bad words and one F word. So okay, I wish they would took it out of the movie. And then they have one thing that they don't explain. Okay, and that is there's a thing in the movie where Cameron get mad and says, "You know what? I got to stand for myself. Stand up for myself." And then he thought hitting on his dad's car, and then he go flying out the window. Okay, so you never see how his dad reacts. I wish there was a thing of how his dad reacts to it. Okay, uh, okay, so you never see how his dad reacts to it, and and if Cameron got in trouble, or got grounded, or what happened. Okay, so those are the only two problems I have with the movie. Um, okay, now, okay, uh, now it got 83% from Rotten Tomatoes from the critic and 92% from the audience or popcorn meter. And to be honest, uh, there's some other comedy movie out there that, to be honest, I probably like better that have lower scores from the critic. That I would probably definitely give it like an A plus, and I could probably watch it like a million times, and it would probably definitely be on my like a top 100 favorite movie list, or my top 10 favorite, top 10 or top 20 favorite comedy movies of all time. That is Napoleon Dynamite. I think Napoleon Dynamite got leaked like 70. I think it's underrated. It's a classic. I'm glad they never rebooted it or did a remake. Okay, if they did a sequel, they should do like a year or two after they came out. Okay, because now it's too long. Okay, I think this is a lot better than a Fear Day Out. No, a Fear Day Off. That's what I meant. Okay. Um, Another one is one of my favorite comedies is Spaceball. I think it got like in the 50s. Okay, and I think they're doing another one. I'm like, how can they do another Spaceball well, John Candy, okay? Uh, but this is another one that I grew up with, and okay, I always this is another one just like the point dynamite. I always laugh my head off from beginning to end. So this would be another one that I would give it like an A plus. Okay, another one is I'm gonna go with Wayne World 1 and 2. Okay, the second one get a lot of hate or I wouldn't say get a lot of hate, but it says a lot of people say it's not as good as the first one. In my opinion, I think I like the second one more than the first one because growing up I watched the second one more than the first one. But I think both of them are good. Okay, both of them are A plus movies. You can watch them both back to back and have a good time. And if I had to pick only one movie that get a sequel, it would either be either Wayne War 3 or Austin Powers 4. Okay? All the other sequels I can name that I wouldn't care about having a sequel or a remake or reboot. That came out like 10, 15, 20, 30 years later. Okay? Another one is Dumb and Dumber. Okay? Okay? For me, this is like Jim Carrey's best movie. I think of Jim Carrey, I think of Dumb and Dumber. And then some of the other best movies would be like, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective when Nature Calls. I like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective when Nature Calls more than the first one, but those two are still good. But Dumb and Dumber, it's a classic, and I like it from beginning to end. I think it's an A plus movie. The second one hurt the first one. Okay. But good day off. It's a movie that I can see myself watching again. And okay. So I don't know where I would give the movie at least like a either a B plus or an A. So okay, so I like the movie. So yeah, so maybe somewhere in between like the 85 to a 90. So I need to watch it again, and if I watch it a couple more times, then I might be stick on a B plus or an A. Okay, because there's some movies that if I that I think like a million times, I know okay that movie's an F, or that movie an A, or that movie an A plus. Okay, or that movie just okay. But this movie, I like it. I need to watch it a couple more times, and I will definitely add it to my comedy movie collection. Okay, okay, and this probably would be Matthew Broderick movie that he'll be known for. Okay, but like I said, I never grew up with Ferris, Brewer, Day Off. Okay, the Matthew Broderick movie that I grew up with him in was Feature. Okay, so 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 after I saw this movie a few minutes ago, I was like, you know what? I did see Matthew Broderick growing up. I saw him in the 1998 Godzilla movie, the worst Godzilla movie ever. The only reason why some people might like it because they grew up with it in their childhood. And then Cable Guy, in my opinion, an underrated Jim Carrey movie. Okay, I'm the Cable Guy. Okay, so okay, so yeah, okay. I had a good time watching it. Yeah, so I'm in between a B plus or an A on this movie. Okay. Okay. Had a good end credit thing. Um, okay. Like I said, the two funniest things in the movie where they were singing "Twitch and Shout," everybody dancing, and then Ed Rooney, the principal, were trying to talk to and ring the doorbell and talk to viewer, and he got his bottom of his sweatpants and his shoes all muddy and stuff. Really good, and then he got attacked by the dog. Good thing in the movie. Okay, so that's it. Let me know what your thoughts and opinion on this movie. And okay, thank you. Until next time.